The Federal Long-Term Care Insurance Program, also known as FLTCIP, has a proven history of meeting the needs of our claimants. We strive to help make the experience of transitioning from independent living to needing care as seamless as possible. To be eligible for FLTCIP benefits, a licensed healthcare practitioner must certify that you're unable to perform, without substantial assistance from another person, at least 2 of the 6 activities of daily living, or ADLs. ADLs are everyday tasks that you can no longer perform by yourself without hands-on or standby assistance. You may also be eligible for benefits if you require substantial supervision due to a severe cognitive impairment, such as Alzheimer's disease. Your need for ADL assistance or supervision due to cognitive impairment must be expected to last for at least 90 days. For more details on benefit eligibility requirements, please refer to your FLTCIP benefit booklet. All FLTCIP plans have a waiting period, sometimes referred to as an elimination period. This is the number of days that you must be eligible for benefits before we will begin to reimburse you for covered services and waive your premium payments. The waiting period is common in long-term care insurance and works like a deductible. Days applied toward the waiting period do not have to be consecutive nor associated with the same episode of care. You only need to satisfy your current plan's waiting period once in your lifetime. Not all FLTCIP enrollees have the same waiting period. Since 2002, the FLTCIP has had 2 new plan offerings, known as FLTCIP 2.0 and FLTCIP 3.0. If you're not sure which plan you have, visit your online account at FLTCFeds.com to review your coverage details or the most recent schedule of benefits we sent you. The FLTCIP 1.0 plan has a waiting period based on 30 or 90 service days. If you are enrolled in FLTCIP 1.0, you must receive covered long-term care services and submit invoices with proof of payment to satisfy your waiting period before you can be reimbursed for services. In other words, you will have to incur some expense for covered services for that day to count towards your waiting period. In some cases, this may mean a few hours a day of paid informal care at home provided by a friend or family member. If you have a FLTCIP 1.0 facilities-only plan, any day that you're in a nursing home or assisted living facility will count toward meeting your waiting period, even if Medicare or other insurance is contributing to some or all of the cost. The FLTCIP 2.0 and FLTCIP 3.0 plans have a waiting period based on 90 calendar days. This means that you must be eligible for benefits for 90 calendar days before we will pay the benefits of your plan. It is not necessary to submit invoices for care received during the waiting period. It's important to note that informal care provided by a friend or family member will not be covered if they already lived with you at the time you became eligible for benefits. This applies to all FLTCIP plans. Whether your waiting period is based on calendar days or service days, it's important to note that for all enrollees, any expenses you incur for covered services during your waiting period are not reimbursable. This includes care received in a facility as well as care received at home by a formal or informal caregiver. For all enrollees, some FLTCIP benefits such as hospice care, respite services, and caregiver training are not subject to the waiting period. You may also be eligible for reimbursement of home modifications and medical equipment during your waiting period as part of an approved plan of care, which is a plan developed by you and your care coordinator to identify what covered services meet your needs. Remember, you can check the status of your benefit eligibility requirements online in your My LTC Feds account. Your online account will provide you with access to the following: an overview of your current coverage, the number of waiting period days remaining, benefit amounts used to date, your approved plan of care, and detailed submitted invoices and an explanation of benefits paid on your behalf. Please visit us at ltcfeds.com/login to create or log in to your online account. Your waiting period is a period of time when a lot of important steps are completed during your transition to care. We work with you and your authorized representatives to help complete all necessary documentation and develop a plan of care that best meets your needs. Thank you for watching.